Hi, and welcome back to Thone's Galatians Nibbles number 31. Bear and share burdens. This is from Galatians chapter 6, verses 1 through 5. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such as one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden. And this, the subtitle here is How the Spirit Leads Us to Help Others. So why is this in the Bible? Bearing others' burdens. The communications is not taking advantage of others' problems. And see, that is a problem we see in the world. Application to my life. Now we can look at the difference between the aid of a legalist and the aid of the Spirit-led person. The legalist has no desire to help the fallen believer or to gently help him back up. He instead wants to use his knowledge of the faults of others to further his prideful belief that he is better. Or, even worse, to publicize the fall, thus making his own reputation higher, so that others will hold him as special. He might even be happy at the failings of the others and celebrate their downfall. How different this is from the Spirit-led believer. He immediately begins helping in a kind, gentle way to help the fallen brother up and shower him with brotherly love. Later, after the initial shock is over, he will attempt to gently explain to his brother a better path. He will avoid exposing the failure to anyone not necessary to its solution, and will work hard to bring a good conclusion. Think of the difference in that. Do I want to build myself up by someone else's failure? Or do I want to help that person up and help him deal with that failure? Quite a different outcome. God says, bear the burdens, physical, emotional, spiritual, with your fallen brother. And he may need all of those things to be borne somewhat in order to make it through and become the person that he can really be in the Lord. My personal response: Lord, thank you for clearly showing us the reason mercy, love, and forgiveness is superior to blame and failure. So that was an interesting one, and we'll see you again next time.